performances on things like the Akali against Invictus Gaming.
Honestly, Dagda, I'm so excited to see a Qiyana. First off, it's one of those champs that you can kind of... I mean, we all...
So I'm excited to see, one, what we're going to get out of RNG here, fresh off the back of MSI, and two, if OMG...
Series is what do we get to see from Gala, the back-to-back MVP from Finals, and then from MSI as well. Now he's bringing out the Jinx. He has a Thresh alongside him. He's got a Galio in the composition. It feels like RNG...
hovering in his mid lane, RNG feel like they might have a chance to fight.
Oh, the flash kick comes out from Xiaohu, and it's going to be an easy kill. First blood there for Wei, and now potentially a Herald as well. But Cold and Aki are here. They're moving up towards that top lane. They're going to be able to sweep that wave up. But look where Ming is. He's already on the scene here. It's a numbers advantage for RNG. And you walk it up to the tower. And in my head, as my AD carry brain was just like, wait, what are you doing? Give him don't come and steal the gold from the last plate. You already got your gold from the Herald. Back off, buddy. Drake now going to be started 2,000. Zaki is here with Smite available. So is Wei, though. And RNG looks like they're just going to win this one out off the back of a TP. Xiaohu arrives, and OMG are just like, you know what? You guys can have this one. We don't have TP. News up at the top lane. We'll just trade it for a couple of players. Now, but the fact that they're ahead in items as we're heading into the mid game, the part where we need to see OMG snowball things, it's already not a great side for OMG as Nu is getting dived onto the tower and he doesn't even get to move. The kick is beautiful, the Q to follow it up. And RNG just wrecking Nu's day. On the action, you got to keep your eyes on Gala leading into this fight, but also keep your eyes on Cream. Pretty much every game I've been keeping my eyes on Cream, but Qiyana in a dragon fight, you can get a big ult. There it is, immediate supreme display of talent. What a way to burn open the fight for OMG. Now the answer from RNG is Xiaohu goes in, but he's not tanky enough yet, and he goes down for his trouble. Nu will fall. Abel still going strong. Cream back into the fray once more. He's onto the backline. He's onto Gala, who's still going strong. The taunt onto everyone. Gala's opportunity to pop off here, but he gets taken down by Abel, and it's 5-5 on the scoreline.
There's just not enough damage there for Gala. This is why I'm surprised to see any sort of contest coming through from RNG. OMG are in a much better position right now. We talked about this, how hard they spike off of these initial items. Well, you just see it there. Incredible engage from Cream. They get the team fight win, and now they get the dragon for themselves as well.
And Abel getting himself a quadra kill off the back of this one. I want to check out positioning because I was so busy looking at Cream. Felt like I missed most of the Kai'Sa action.
Yeah, well look, you can see there Cream getting really good use of the Prowler's Claw, gets the supreme display of talent, and at this stage, like, health bars are pretty low, but Abel's just free firing this whole time. Gala does get excited, but Cream again, pressuring Gala, making sure that there's very little that he can do, and just from a straight up damage perspective right now, like...
Little eyes above his head, so he was spotted. Now OMG gonna start this Drake off. Remember, this is a Cloud Drake, it's ult CDR right here, not really a win condition Drake, but certainly when you're an ult-reliant team can be exceptionally valuable, and they're just going to go straight on in here. Nocturne dives onto everyone. Equalizer is there. Supreme display talent ain't the best, but it's still going to be enough to win out a fight here. And Abel has been untouched this entire time. He's just wailing on everybody. It's an easy fight for OMG. RNG feels like they didn't even turn up.
Cream and Nu destroyed Gala in that fight. That was absolutely insane. Hop in with Nu, straight over the wall from Cream, pre-display disbanded, whacks Gala against the wall, and that's it. OMG, they get the teamfight win. They don't care about the dragon. They are going to go for the Baron, and sure, Xiaohu, you can solo this, but that's a massive victory for OMG.
Oh, can he though? Can he? Because Nu is coming on over. Has Xiaohu got the damage to finish this one off? A Q from Nu might just steal the thing. Oh, Xiaohu just gets it in time. The fear will come through. And I think Nu's realized that the rest of Xiaohu's team is going to be on the way. Cryan has TP and he's just respawning, so disengage comes on out. Let's take another look.
Watch Cream here. Wait. Look how long he waits to come over that wall. And again, flash over, Prowler's Claw to position himself behind Gala, slams him against the wall, and it doesn't matter how much peel you have here as RNG. You cannot deal with all the different flanks in there.
Happy, because that's something this comp certainly can do. Cold, bit of a whiff on the ult, I'm not gonna lie. Basically a stationary target, yeah. But it's gonna buy space. Cold, he's just walking in. He's just like, all right, I'm just gonna threaten everyone. You can either stay and fight me or you can die. And it looks like they're going to die on this one. Cold survives off on the backside. Xiaohu will be the first one to go down into his GA here. Rocket's coming in, though, and Gala's got some serious damage to talk about. Now the counter engage from RNG. It's going to be one picked up already. Get excited coming on through. The zaps can follow as well to find some slows onto the team of OMG. New with a spell shield to keep himself safe here. Disengage from OMG into the Cloud Rift, so they got some move speed. But wait, he's real damn quick on this Udyr, and Xiaohu's back into the fray once more, but Abel trying to turn things around once again. Damage onto Wei. They can't finish anyone off. And it was a long, drawn-out fight with barely any kills, but RNG come out on top. Half items plus boots. Does feel like OMG are maybe past their prime when it comes to this composition. And now the onus is on them to make the magic happen. Cold, stunned up. Flame Chompers come in. New on the back line here as the rest of OMG can follow up. Unfortunately, the Galio ult isn't that great from Cryan. There's going to be the ult onto Ming. And OMG starting this fight off very nicely. We've got someone on the backline down into a GA, but we've still got 80 carries just flying in. Abel onto the backline. Gala goes down, and Abel doing things magically on this Kai'Sa. Xiaohu in a 2v1. It's a triple kill for Abel here. Aki being chased away. Triple kill comes through for Xiaohu as well, but Abel's going to chase him down.
How many GAs are there?
He goes. Xiaohu gets back onto his feet. It'll fall to Abel in the end. That's like their 19th GA of this fight.
Jesus, everyone had a GA there, but Abel coming out clutch, making the big play happen, picks off Gala, and now OMG, with a single member left, might actually be able to crack the base here for RNG. What a fight from Abel.
Beautiful stuff once again. Look at his scoreline, 10, 0, and 4 right now. And we were just saying how maybe this comp has expired.
Yeah, but watch Cream. Cream here setting up perfectly again, over the wall, out of vision, gets on towards Gala and is able to burst him down. Now, he does give his life for it, but then it's round 2 as Abel realizes as soon as Gala comes up, I need to be the one to finish him. If no, I'm the only one who's got access here, and once Gala goes down, so does all the damage that's left on RNG. So OMG barely able to scrape that one out with Abel being able to finish off Xiaohu, but you can see how long Gala survived meant he could churn out so much damage and made this fight so incredibly close.
Bill,
look how rich
at 35 minutes into the game, he has a lot of gold to work with, but look at this.
Sold the
RNG
GA
just
to buy a
this.
QSS. It's insane. He's so rich, but here we go.
Baron's going to be taken here by RNG. OMG looking for the fight. Equalizer across the team as everyone onto the backline. Abel is there just burning through health bars. Supreme display of talent just blows RNG apart as New will chase down the final kill, but Wei does not matter in this equation. OMG can take the Drake if they want, or they could go take the base.
And OMG have been playing these fights so well, they punished the ring around the rosy going on here. But also, just the Baron slot coming through from RNG. They tried to steal it away before OMG rotate, but it doesn't matter. OMG now, off the back of some superbly executed fights, will pick up the victory.
Beautiful game here from OMG. They continue to surprise here in the LPL. And on RNG's triumphant return from MSI, they lose their first game.
And I think unstoppable is definitely the right sign to show there. It's damage, a little bit of a disengage coming through from the Glacial Fissure. You've got Ezreal, who's a little bit more self-sufficient as well with the Arcane Shift. So a bit of an easier time for RNG to manage, but I've still seen too many RNG with Xiaohu in this top side will be looking to try and set up this Lee Sin alongside the Twisted Fate and see if they can play it the map better than they did in the last game.
And I feel like it's kind of interesting the way we look at this game, because while Cream is the most exciting player to watch in my mind, it's not Cream versus Cryan, really. As you say, Cryan's going to kind of opt out of that mid lane matchup to a large extent. And look, yep, looks like it's just going to be taken by RNG here. In a relatively disappointing lack of blood for the first Drake. But at the same time, was in that game. Ming was in that game, and
we're gonna have to stop history time.
We do have to stop talking about history for a second here. Oh, jump on in, but he's forced away. Cream goes back onto the play. Xiaohu's taken down. Wei getting chased out. Cryan falls as well. And Wei is left without any teammates remaining. This will be Herald for OMG.
And a nice play coming through from OMG to try and turn that around. Because you see Wei started that invade, and we talked about how because you got the Destiny and Twisted Fate, you can always kind of cheat across with the priority in mid lane, but you already had...
Is in trouble, question mark. Cream actually might be in trouble as the Braum passive stacking up, but does have the Twilight Shroud. Oh, actually going in onto Crying. Will walk away with his life, but taking a lot of damage. In the meantime, Nu has died underneath the tower. I guess we're going to have to wait for a replay to see how that happened. Well, that's the kind of damage we were talking about earlier on.
Yeah, I don't think too surprising there. It's just a case of, look, you've got this easy CC to enact. You got the follow-up kick. You got even the E from the Lee Sin to break the spell shield every time Nu tries to stop it. So it's really hard for Nu to try and survive these plays underneath the turret. OMG, though, try and make the cross map. They do end up getting this dragon on the bear. Having Xiaohu getting a bit more control on top side is really going to be an issue. And you can see it here. Nu tries to clear the wave, kick into the wall, straight into just very quick damage turnaround from RNG. He doesn't even have a chance.
OMG have changed their mind.
Yeah, Crying started to move up. They were a bit worried that the Destiny would come through. Now Code in the mid lane, though.
They're going for Crying instead. It was all a bait. He started to hover towards the top side. Wait, Cream's not even settling for one. He wants Ming as well. He knows that the first kill can be finished by Abel, so he threatens for more. And now the Herald in the mid lane. OMG just flipped the switch and blow RNG apart.
And a big mistake from Crying there, not respecting that you had that roam coming through from Cold. Tries to shove in the wave to punish Cream on the...
Will take over the game. TP from RNG as they look to make a dive happen on the bottom side. Good ulti coming out from Colt to try and deny some of this 5 members strong, but there's 3 here from OMG as Cream arrives. But this dive might be a bit more than Cream can actually pull off here. Bit of damage there, but it's 2 kills for RNG.
Nice play from RNG. I was a little bit nervous when I saw how deep Crying was going, and you still had a bit of time before Xiaohu arrived, but they're able to...
OMG to not have these 5v5s that they want.
Well, this is the thing, right? Is that, like, this is where... Ooh, hang on, Cold.
I was wrong. Here's the 5v5 they were looking for. Burning flames across the whole team as everyone jumps onto the backline. And Gala is eradicated. Xiaohu tries to answer onto Abel. He will fall. Aki is there, burning away. But Xiaohu is just on top of this fight. In goes Wei to set it up once more. Twisted Fate into the backline. It's a double kill for Wei in the end, and RNG win out the fight.
Yeah, Xiaohu was doing so much work in these fights, and that was what I wanted to bring up, was that although we've talked about the item spikes coming through from OMG, this is not the same RNG as last game. They spike in the mid game as well. I mean, even Nu a bit late. We're going to see it here as you get this big engagement from Cold, you get the flash away. I mean, the Arcane Shift and Flash as well, able to keep the Ezreal safe, and yes, you do get able to finish off Gala alongside Nu, but there's just not enough here to deal now with Xiaohu. I mean, even Cream is out of this fight to a certain extent as well.
That's the crazy thing, is they dive on the back line, they finish off...
I'm trying to make sure that they could actually find these fights that I don't think they really needed to. Instead of just playing out through, as we talked about, the extra TP that they had, the fact that they had a Galio in the composition. This time around, though, they're actually playing out these side lanes.
Xiaohu could be in trouble here. Cream goes in. The stun is nice. Sonic Wave can't be followed. And in comes Nu from the other side of the map. And Xiaohu did his damnedest to survive. But he will go down in the end. TP available for Cream as Baron is started by RNG. 3 people went to the bottom side to answer here. And it means RNG have a chance on a Baron. Crying's going to teleport straight onto Cream. He uses Zhonya's to buy time. Ming burning down here. Wei's going to be on the scene as well. Cream goes into Twilight Shroud, and he somehow survives this one. OMG have answered beautifully. They deny the Baron, and they get away with it.
That was solo out Crying if Crying ever runs into him, but looks like we might get to play mid here.
Oh, Gala's in trouble. He already used Arcane Shift. Has to flash over the wall here. Abel is low on HP as well, though, as Ming on the equalizer has to get out of there. Xiaohu with the TP to join in onto the fray here. He's on the backside of things, but Abel gets the first kill. Xiaohu in the middle of everyone, just causing absolute chaos. Cream doing the same on the backline of RNG. Cream goes in onto Xiaohu. Gordrick to keep him alive. Cold actually re-engages. I'm not sure that was the play there. Xiaohu jumps back into the fray as Cold falls now, and Xiaohu continues to chase. This guy has energy, not mana. He can keep this up all day long. Aki turns gold. Nu trying to back away. The recall in the bush from Abel. Looks like he might just get away with it. Garland doesn't notice. Abel is out of there. But Aki might not be so lucky. He's stuck between a Gala and a hard place.
Let's see if they can get the big purple worm at least.
They're going to start it off once again. New is here, though. Aki's not up for another 10 seconds, but OMG, that's not going to let him... That's not going to stop him from contesting here. Woods will be cleared. 5,000 on the Baron. Cream is here. You've got to keep your eyes on this Akali. Baron getting low. Into the pit goes everybody, but it's Cold just blown up at the start of the fight, and RNG with a massive numbers advantage. Surely this is a fight in the books for them, and they make it look easy. Honestly, just cleaning house with OMG. New doesn't have flash. Inevitably goes down. Gala to take the kill as Cream gets underneath his base, but the Baron is taken. And I think maybe OMG overstretching to contest and might just lose everything off the back of it.
Dragon as well. Xiaohu's pushing top. See if he can get a turret now. Wei's in behind us.
Cream goes for the Zhonya's inside his Twilight Shroud. They can't see him. They don't know where he is. Will flash away. Equalizer comes out. Xiaohu actually diving the tower. And Cream goes back to his Shuriken. Oh, it's so clean from Cream. He will get chased down and die. But you know what? It looked good.
Look, it was a solid attempt. You know, E for effort, or A for effort, or whatever the hell we want to go with it. But still,
A for effort, D for execution. At the end of the day.
Not exactly going to work out. And look, you can see here, like, Cream goes into the pit, but watch just the defensive maneuvers from RNG. It's like, surround the president, make sure Gala doesn't go down. Ming's body blocking everything coming through. You got the same coming through from Wei. And Gala's just left pretty much untouched. So when this fight does actually devolve into a little bit more spread out, and Gala knows he's safe, then he can arcane shift forward, finish off some...
Ignore the rel and allowing some of the CC. They just destroyed Cold as he tried to make the fight happen. Makes things a lot more difficult. Xiaohu flashes in, and this time it's Abel that's one shot. Down goes Cold as well. Xiaohu just healing up. He's doing more healing than the whole team of OMG can do in damage. This is going to be game 2, and RNG are angry, Dagda. They are not happy that they lost their first game back in the LPL, and they've come back to make a statement against OMG. Zhonya's comes out from Cream here, but he'll be stunned. There's an Everfrost. Twilight Shroud will keep him alive for a second here. Can they finish him off as he gets onto the fountain? It'll be New that's the target instead. The target of the vengeance of RNG, who come back strong in game 2.
A lot more convincing from RNG as Gala playing out of his mind on this Ezreal. So much protection offered to him from the build, from the rest of the team. And unfortunately, we had...
Game number 1, it was Leona. Just feels like a hard engaged support of some kind. With that area of effect CC, definitely the way to set the team.
I prefer the Leona though, because as we can see in the last game, and keeping everyone locked down so you can buy space for Gala in these fights. Buy time for Xiaohu to pop off as well. And still that level 6 incredibly potent towards the top side, where I feel like we're basically getting the same game run back with ever so slightly different champions.
Yeah, it does feel like we're clashing these two teams, and I love it, Dagda. I love it because, like, look, at the end of the day, whether it's down to the player, whether it's down to a team decision, coaching staff, etc., we're going to move up to the top side here. Flash is denied from New. He committed to it. He's actually going to try and go for the all-in. Oh, Xiaohu nearly turns it around. Couldn't quite happen for him, and Xiaohu gets first blood.
The level 6 was so close, but now Cream, his own level 6 hit, has to try and spot out where the two members of RNG are hiding, but just hovering in the bush for the moment, trying to see if they're going to get greedy for the wave.
Yeah, I don't know if he can commit to this with this many minions here, but the TPs, oh my god, instant double channel here. News arrived first. Xiaohu's in trouble, but the Galio ult is going to disrupt everything. Cream looking to finish these ones off. He's waiting in the wings. There's the perfect execution. Cryan gets denied as well by New, chasing them down. The fear should come out any second now. It might just be on cooldown, though, as they get underneath the tower. It will be 1-for-1 after everything, and Aki, in the meantime, he's got himself a Drake on the bottom side of the map, and then he gets to move. Cold has moved up already, and you can see Abel is on his way. But Gala's going to come here straight off of a recall, so it feels like Antima advantage, but it doesn't matter. If RNG get caught out, Equalizer just burns through Cryan. Wei will fall as well, as Abel might just be able to get this kill for himself. Gets a red buff as a bonus on top of everything else. And Xiaohu realizes this Herald ain't mine anymore.
Oh,
wait, what? He's gone in. They're somehow still fighting on this one. Cream's going to back away from this one. This is 3 versus 4, but Abel exceptionally low here. Red buff for the regen. New backs away from the Herald, and actually, somehow, RNG have actually bullied OMG off of the Herald. Dagda, I'm confused. What on earth just happened? Surely, in my mind, that means that the Herald goes the way of OMG. But let's take another look, as
So
this was the
very
initial
greedy
engage.
yeah, super greedy from Wei and Crying, like just standing there the entire time, like not respecting the fact that Code can engage. Aki can come in from over the wall as well. But then I'm not sure. It looks like Xiaohu might have been able to get involved in that, but here he's in own trouble.
Yeah, he's dead. Welcome to the flames, sir. A flame spitter, an equalizer, and Nu just fears him while he's in there. And suddenly he's terrible. He's like that dog with the cup of tea, just like, this is fine. Just in the... Yeah. With Demolish here with 2 people. Oh, wait, hang on. There's a solo dive going on in the mid lane as Cream is here to make a name for himself. Equalizer in the top side. Tower goes down, but it's 2v2 here. And Nu already a lot of damage down on Xiaohu. TP being channeled, and OMG are turning this series around right here. 5-1 on the scoreboard. Still even in gold. I was about to say down, but I think they just got gold elsewhere on the map here. As OMG, they are giving RNG the fight of their lives.
And their Cream as well in this mid lane. This guy's Akali is unstoppable. Gets the shuriken flip there, waits for the cooldowns to come through, and it doesn't matter, Crying. Like, you're dead as dust in that play. Magnificent performance from the mid laner from OMG.
Still on the map. OMG didn't get the opportunity to go for that one as...
Hello,
Aki, mate. You may have overcommitted to this one. Doesn't have a stopwatch, just goes down. Crying is here as well. The paranoia comes through, and OMG are not done just yet. They re-engage the fray. In comes Abel onto everyone. The health bar's low across the board right here, but RNG look to be losing out in the fight. Xiaohu has arrived. Can he be the savior that RNG need? Doesn't look like it, as Crying will fall. A double kill for Nu. It's 9-2 in favor of OMG. They'll get the Drake as their reward.
What is happening, Munchables? This is the Spring Split champions. This is the MSI champions, and OMG are tearing them absolutely asunder.
They're 2,000 gold ahead individually in the mid lane now.
And they were 15th, and they are beating RNG. This play, like, could have gone so disastrously, but you'll see here again, Cream, shuriken flip onto his key targets. You got Abel who's flying in. He's getting like these perfect executions off onto multiple people in these fights as RNG group up. And again, Cole, nice job to keep himself safe there, where he's able to go golden. And Cream just on point with every single one of these skill shots. You're fine having Cream on this top side, because Cream coming in late to a fight is actually fine, as Xiaohu, ooh, Dragon's Rage burnt.
Yeah, that's his kick down. Equalizer comes in. Cold is here to set the play up, just locks him up with CC. And there's the damage coming out from Aki to finish the top laner of RNG. It's too clean from OMG. And honestly, it's a bit disrespectful from Xiaohu. He should have known that was coming.
Sometimes they'd get picked off, they'd be in the wrong place at the wrong time, but they're the ones that are actually picking people off.
Yeah, Ming has been caught out. In comes the Galio ult, but Ming looks like he'll fall. Oh, True Shot Barrage is going to answer it. Support for support. Cream taunted inside his Twilight Shroud. Should be able to E over the wall. In fact, has to blow the second portion of his ult, but will get out with his life. That's a huge pick for RNG, because it was OMG that were in control of the Baron.
Yeah, good nice pick up there, Crying, helping Ming survive for a very long time on that play. And now, Graham's forced to back away. RNG may feel confident to go in towards this Baron, but...
Series.
The big thing as well is, like, Hex Drink completed for Gale. He's going to have a little bit of resistance for Cream. You look... Oh, hang on, Cold.
Cold finds an engage. It's on to Xiaohu here. Equalizer across the whole team as well. That's damage, but good True Shot Barrage to answer on this one. And OMG can't find their ways in here. Abel on the front line alone has to use the Killer Instinct. Oh, the flash. Abel, that was clean, but it's not clean enough, because Gala is here to shut you down.
And now, RNG off that fight by taking it as a front-to-back style. Stop Cream from finding his positioning. Stop Nu from having access to the back line. And RNG, just like that, shut down the play and get the dragon for themselves.
In the river instead. TP's being channeled by RNG. And now they pick up the pace for the game. Now they start off a Baron for themselves.
Equalizer nearly up, and you still have perfect execution for Cream, so keep your eyes on Gala. Gala needs to try and void Cream in this fight.
Here we go, 4,000 on the Baron. Everybody jumps in. There's an equalizer across the team. Gala is in trouble. This is Aki that just gets onto the backline and kills him. Cream now with a double kill for himself as Xiaohu jumps back into the pit. Cold is alone, 2v1. The rest of the team joining in. Cream back onto the scene here. Full energy to work with. Oh! Abel finds the W, doesn't have his ult available. I thought that was going to be an assassination there, but it doesn't matter because OMG will grab themselves the Baron. You have to believe, but Cryan and Xiaohu don't want that to happen. Cream going to threaten Xiaohu. OMG back away from the Baron. Cold almost dies to the Baron alone there. OMG walk away with their lives, and it is on a knife's edge, Dagda, between these two teams.
This is new in that push, but the biggest problem is more so that you just don't have the damage to kill him fast enough before RNG would be able to turn on towards the Baron. Now, OMG, though, start up the Baron. This could just be gone.
Wei is here, 5,000 on the Baron here. This could be a 50-50 smite. It's down to 2k as Cold looks to just disengage. Baron taken by OMG, and now the fight as well. Equalizer across everyone. Look at Cream on the back line. Finishes off Gala. It was New to do it, and now RNG still clustered up. Still a lot of HP to work with. New is there. Cream gets over the wall, barely survives, and OMG clustering, trying to finish the kills. Xiaohu still going strong. Cryan is there, gets the torn across the table, but it doesn't matter because OMG somehow barely get out on top. Or do they? Xiaohu's turned it on its head. Jumps away though. 1 for 1 remaining. There is one singular Baron buff that escapes the fray.
How did Xiaohu survive in all that? I'm looking at him like, well, this guy, he's just Khalees. I'm just totally gonna just bury my head and just fight my way through this with Gore Drinker. So we're gonna see it here. You get the Baron. Great equalizer again coming through from Aki. He's been spectacular at picking them off and getting these onto multiple people, but again, look at the way you're able to buy space here as Cryan. Stops Code and Aki from actually being able to get into this fight, so RNG can deal with Cream, who fortunately runs straight into Cryan as he goes over the wall. But again, like Xiaohu here, Steric's shield, Gore Drinker, the damage is going off onto multiple people. He just does not die. He just commit to the dragon.
Dragon resets though, back into the pit it goes. Abel stepping forward. Yes, Mortar's out. Will be a hook onto Cream. Uses the Zhonya's early on in this fight. Equalizer across everyone. Xiaohu jumps over the wall to try and chase Cream, but in the backline, Galio ult comes down. New barely surviving for now as Cream in a 1v1 with Xiaohu has to run away. True Shot Barrage goes through. Gala still going strong for now. Abel gets 1 kill onto Ming. He gets 2 for himself as he's answered, but OMG are going down and RNG taking this fight for themselves. Gala remains undefeated in the AD carry role here, survives the fight and moves over to the Drake as his reward.
That was so close, but again, no access to the backline for OMG. Gala stays healthy. You have the same for Xiao, who's dealing with Cream this whole time, and RNG are able to pick up that team fight victory. They get the dragon. They're kind of okay to just take it easy for the moment, but watch here. Ming again finds these great hooks onto Cream to start off these fights, so Zhonya's is blown from the get-go, and already OMG, they're kind of forced to commit heavily to this fight. Equalizer to split the team, which means that now Cream doesn't actually have a kind of a dive footy or a lot of issues for the RNG backline that he can try and capitalize on. And again, look, Gala perfectly untouched this entire fight. Abel does go forward with the Killer Instinct to see if he can try and finish off some of the low health RNG members, but he just ends up in Gala's firing line at that stage.
Beautifully done from Gala, staying as far away as top of that as well. He has 9 seals. 9 stacks on his Dark Seal. Oh, as Aki has been caught out. That is not the moment to get caught, my friend. Darkness comes on in. Aki kicked back as the rest of the team, but they can't see him because of the Nocturnal. New has saved his jungler. It was beautiful, but the True Shot Barrage denies it. And now the re-engaged Cream has to go huge. Abel is under the backline as well. The Assassins come up massive. Gala gets over the wall, keeps himself alive for now as the Zhonya's comes on through once again. In they go. OMG is somehow doing it. Gala 1v3. He's aggressively in. Gala is an LPL ADC, and he needs you to know it right now. Zhonya's comes out from Cream as the rest of the team tries to collapse onto him, but he's turning things around. Abel manages to make it happen. The Prodigy defeats the replacement.
OMG, come up clutch. That was an insane team fight. So many perfect executions coming out from the side of OMG, with Cold finding the unbelievable setup for Cream being able to shut down key members of RNG, and now OMG can turn over towards this Baron. That was a game of inches that OMG managed to win by the slimmest of margins.
And if Paranoia hadn't kept Aki alive there, the equalizer doesn't come down, that's probably a totally different fight. The fact that there's a Morello in the pocket of Aki, the fact that he's Stopping the healing across the entire team of RNG is so crucial in these moments. Let's take another look, because that was as close as it could have been.
Exactly. So Aki buys a hell of a lot of time. Now, Cold, he's trying to figure out if he can come over the wall, but no flash, no hex flash means he's got to work the whole way back around. It looks disastrous. New is gone, but watch Cold. 3-member knockup. Straight into the perfect execution coming through from the Akali. And you've also got the burst damage coming through from Abel as well, which means Gala, who's forced to piece out of there because he's already just taken so much damage, doesn't have enough left in the tank to carry this one through.
So close, though. Cream actually
left.
still has his Zhonya's as well. Here we go. Dragon taken down. It goes the way of RNG. That's 3 Drakes for them now as Cold is going to be able to get a bit of CC down, but that's a lot. Cooldowns used. Oh, this might be the fight for RNG. Cream on the back line here, trying to finish things off, trying to get onto Cryan himself. Shuriken goes in. It just goes wide of Gala, who's still going for now. Abel onto the back line as Wade's forced to run out of this one, and it's going to be the fight for OMG. I thought it was RNG favored, but I couldn't have been more wrong. Gala still here, still full HP, and they're just going to chase on down for this one. Aki jumps over the wall here. Cold trying to close the gap. He's low. New chasing down the jungler. Gala versus the world. 1v3 here, but Abel should be able to shut him down. A singular Q will finish the job once he's back onto his feet. An equalizer just as the cherry on the cake.
Look at
and
Cream.
Guess where Cream is right now? He's already in the base actor.
OMG! They could have done it! You've got 15 seconds on towards Xiaohu. Cream desperately trying to see if he can close out the base, but with no TPs available to try and follow up, it's the cavalry rushing through the jungle to see if they can catch up with Cream, but it looks like with the respawns coming through on Cryan as well, OMG, they will have to do it once again. They have beaten back RNG once, twice, but thrice needs to be done if they want to try and beat the MSI champion.
My lord, are they getting close, Dagda? Another insane fight. Let's take another look, because it felt like everything was used by OMG. I didn't think they could win it.
It's the big thing is Cream again. He has the demonic embrace, so he's doing a lot more damage to these tanks now, or at least the bruisers. And watch again, he's keeping Gala fake. Gala's so worried about where's Cream's positioned in the pit, he can't go aggressive. And it's just Abel being able to work front to back through these team fights. He's actually got the Lord Dominic's Regard just finished as well. So in these fights, they're pushing forward. They're constantly able to aggress on towards Gala, so he's not dealing as much damage as he can. And then you can see here, I mean, look, we've already seen how this movie ends. The 3v1 once again for Gala. He goes down as you get the base cracked open for OMG.
And OMG, they're just fighting for mid lane priority.
Yeah, they do realize that, hey, look, if we get the opportunity, we can just run down mid lane. There's no inhibitor there, but here we go.
Abel just doing damage. He's just free firing right at the start of the fight. Front line AD carry. In comes the rest of the cavalry as OMG trying to close this one out. Taking the health bars down. Cream getting more kills for himself. And onto the back line as he just tears through Cryan. Xiaohu will do what he can, but what he can is absolutely nothing. OMG take down RNG, prove that they belong in the LPL, and prove that they are no longer a name to be meddled with. A 2-1 victory for the first time since 2017.
Oh my god. What a phenomenal performance coming through from this team. And the fact you take down